Hopefully, they don't fuck with my life, though. You feel me? But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got some dope ass shit. We got a dope video that we're gonna go over. It's about like 21 minutes. So if you got the attention span, because I know y'all shit is like half of 1 second. So if you got the attention span with me, fuck with me. But this right here, this what Elon just put out, schooling this fat old white fuck dude right here that think you know it all, but he has no clue. And my boy Elon got to school him. So check this out.
Humanoid robot in the world. Our Optimus robot is the most sophisticated humanoid robot in the world. You know, we're aiming to have several thousand of those built this year. We'll 10x that output next year, maybe 50 to 100,000 humanoid robots, and then 10x it again the following year. The cumulative sum of human knowledge has been exhausted in AI training. That happened basically last year. Pretty much any cognitive task that doesn't involve atoms, AI will be able to do within 3 or 4 years. The FBI had this portal into Twitter where they could spy on anything and censor anything and had a 2-week order delete. So we don't even know what they did.
If I might start off with kind of a big overall question, and I'll do
Hold
some
on,
questions.
my bad. We got to go from the beginning. Sorry about that.
Our Optimus robot is the most sophisticated humanoid robot in the world. You know, we're aiming to have several thousand of those built this year. We'll 10x that output next year, maybe 50 to 100,000 humanoid robots, and then 10x it again the following year. The cumulative sum of human knowledge has been exhausted in AI training. That happened basically last year. Pretty much any cognitive task that doesn't involve atoms, AI will be able to do within 3 or 4 years. The FBI had this portal into Twitter where they could spy on anything and censor anything and had a 2-week order delete. So we don't even know what they did.
If I might start off with kind of a big overall question, and I'll do some questions, and then we'll get some questions in from the group. You know, I have to say that I've been actually a Tesla owner for many years.
Sounds right. Thank you. You're clearly someone of great taste. I know it matters.
Well, I will say that I drove from Miami to Fort Lauderdale to meet my brother for dinner, about 40 miles, and I did not touch. Well, I touched the wheel. Let me tell you that the Tesla.
The car drove itself, and you did not need to intervene.
It did not need me for this entire ride.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty magical. It's like when you tell people that they've not experienced it, they don't believe you, you know?
Yeah, so I didn't believe me either. Because I've been a skeptic about how far it would go.
Sure.
And your latest releases of software are really incredible. So
yeah, thank you.
To try them. As a big question, coming in the next decade, what do you think is going to be the greatest advances in technology that will affect people's lives? What should they be expecting to see here from technology in their lives?
Well, I don't want to blow your minds, but AI is going to be big. I feel confident in that prediction. Well, you know, the funny thing is, if you go back even 5 years ago, certainly 10 years ago, even 15 years ago, I was saying AI is going to be like this massive thing that has deep super intelligence, smarter than the smartest human. People thought I was kidding. There's no way the computer's going to be smarter than a human and be able to do all these complicated things. And now the latest AIs are able to pass complicated tests better than most humans. They can pass the medical test better than 80% of doctors or something. They can diagnose.
Wait, hold on. Stop. He said already AI can pass 80% of all doctors. All doctors. Be very careful what you're going to college for. Be very careful what you're going to school for, your so-called studies. Because you might not even be able to make it out before they boot your ass out. You might not even have a job before you even remotely pass the semester. Be very careful what you so-called going to go study in some so-called dumbass college.
just accelerating, obviously. And I think if you haven't seen Jensen's talk, it's excellent. It really shows how much AI is advancing. And it's advancing on the hardware front, on the software front, in terms of data. It's like the new sort of thing is synthetic data, because we've actually run out of all the books, and you literally run out of you take the entire internet and all books ever written, and all interesting videos, and you've now exhausted.
Wait. They have said they have taken entire books, and I have seen videos of this shit. They have taken, there's reports of people reporting Elon Musk's team going into people's personal libraries and scanning the pages to train their large language models with all the information and all the data that's in libraries. That's in libraries.
All of basically the cumulative sum of human knowledge has been exhausted in AI training.
Wait. He said they have exhausted the human knowledge in AI training. Do you understand what the hell? They have exhausted the human knowledge. So that means they have no more libraries to infiltrate. They have no more libraries to infiltrate no more. Let alone getting the data from your brain, of your daily thoughts, of you interacting with Twitter, Facebook, the internet, its fucking self. People around me be asking, why are you so focused on this? Because there's nothing more important to even speak about, really, when it comes to AI. Nothing. You think I want to talk about some irrelevant act? No. This right here is the number one shit to even speak about. Humanity itself. A lot of people can't fathom. I'm only 39 years old, and I can put the dots together myself, let alone people that's older than me. A lot of people can't fathom of a fucking droid or a robot walking among them that's smarter than them. How? I don't know. But your boy Elon Musk is show like y'all keep being in denial if y'all want to. Keep being stupid if you want to. That's gonna be your ass.
And so the only way to then supplement that is with synthetic data, where the AI creates, it'll sort of write an essay or come up with a thesis, and then it will grade itself and sort of go through this process of self-learning with synthetic data, which is always challenging, because had you hallucinated the answer, or it's a real answer? So it's challenging to find the ground truth. But it is pretty wild that AI at this point has run out of all human knowledge to train on.
When they're worried about making their rent, about being able to afford groceries, how do you tell someone like that, hey, I know that you're building for Grok the largest AI center on the planet. And
we already have, yeah.
Correct them, Elon. Correct them, my nigga. We already have. We're not building it. No, it's already here. My boy, you late. You late. It's already here already. What the fuck you talking about? We building it.
Microsoft is planning $80 billion where I used to work for a while. But
it's a lot of money by anyone's standards.
I did a poll, and we asked, does AI make a difference in your life today? 13% said yes. And they said, in 5 years from now, will AI make a difference in your life? 87% expect in 5 years it will make a difference. What is it going to do for people?
Stop right there. They're talking about 5 years. And this is just a person that he's talking to. He's not in, he don't know shit about AI. Pay attention to the answer that Elon Musk give this dude. Pay attention to Elon Musk's face expressions. Start to pay attention to these smart ass people talking to the average folk. When they talk to the average folk, they be having a face expression on their face like, may God help y'all all, because y'all fuckers are lost. Y'all are lost. It's like people can't fathom or some shit because they've been living in their own reality with nothing above them. We have something that's above us now. And nobody's going to be able to control this shit at all. Let alone you worrying about some stupid ass money.
Anything you want.
Work or to work.
AI will do anything you want and even suggest things you never even thought of. So AI really, within the next few years, will be able to do any cognitive task. It obviously begs the question, what are we all going to do? Pretty much any cognitive task that doesn't involve atoms, AI will be able to do within, I'd say, max 3 or 4 years, maximum. And then now, another element of it is the robotics. The AI can't just be thinking in a data center. It's going to do things.
Let me pause you real quick. Hey, Hayes, before you come into my house, my boy, or female, I don't know if you're a dude or a female, you got to support. But thank you. What's good? What's good, though? But don't act like that don't exist. All right?
So, and you need, self-driving cars, which obviously you've experienced, and that rate of improvement is exponential in how good the self-driving cars are. We feel confident in passing basically being better than human driving in about 3 months, basically 22 this year. We feel confident of passing, having a probability of accident that is better than the average experienced driver. And then we'll keep going from there. Ultimately, I think it's going to be 10 times safer than a human driver.
What?
And then 100 times safer.
What?
to the point where really it just won't crash.
What?
So Tesla, and this is a software update.
Don't say your boy Monterico. Don't say your boy SI. Don't be on motherfucking point. Like I said, once the humans get pampered of being chauffeured around, I don't give a fuck how much you like to race. I don't care what car you got that run off a petrol engine. You're going to be like, somebody going to say, oh, I'm about to drive you somewhere, or I'm about to drive your mother or your grandmother or your kids somewhere in a petrol engine. You're going to be like, no, the fuck you're not. You see this Tesla taxi right here? This motherfucker don't crash at all. You get drowsy. You can have a mistake. You can do this. You can do that. This motherfucker right here don't have no mistakes. It's 100 over 100, 0 crashes. I don't care what type of fucking McLaren, $2 million, $3 million car that you own. This shit right here is so good, they're going to make it damn near illegal for you to drive yourself because you're going to be a hazard. You think I'm going to let you drive me anywhere when you can possibly crash? When this motherfucker can drive me from here to Vegas. Just wake me up when I'm asleep. The human species, the human race is going to become so pampered. Let alone you watching this shit every day. Let alone you playing this shit every day, right? Right? I'm pretty sure all y'all got one of these, right? All you motherfuckers got one of these. What is shit at? Move that shit out the way. This motherfucker, this thing, and things like this. What do you think this is designed for? Huh? This shit is designed to keep you in the house, not outside. This fucking thing is designed to keep you in the house, not outside. No. Everybody got one of these fucking things, right? This big white upright fucking toaster. Everybody got one of those. Everybody. You probably don't fucking zombieing it out right now. Aren't you? But come home from your fucking whatever you've been doing, jump right on that shit. Check me out.
To a car, as you experienced yourself. It's the same car. It got a software update, and suddenly it's way smarter at driving.
Well, let me try a few timelines then, because I'm not the youngest guy around. I want to be there first. There's technology.
I say this for one is young, get older every year as I get older.
I used to build computers and kits, right? When you couldn't buy them yet. And I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So self-driving, some timeline, self-driving cars.
Fire, right?
Government
Fire.
certified self-driving, do you think will be within a year?
Well, I mean, there already are autonomous, in some regions, like Waymo has autonomous vehicles with no one in it, but they're limited to like a few cities in the US. The Tesla solution, which is a much more difficult path to go, but ultimately much more powerful, is a general solution to self-driving. So the Tesla software is just purely AI and vision. It doesn't rely on any expensive sensors, no LiDARs, no.
You have people right now that's driving right now on the street, and they see a Tesla, and they think that's a car. They think Tesla, if you just ask a random lost ass person, they think Tesla's a car company. They think Tesla's a car company. Let alone they think they're driving one of these, a car. No, that's a fucking robot on wheels you're driving. That's no car.
Radars, or it doesn't even require knowing the area beforehand. Like you can have it drive someplace it's never been before, and no Tesla's ever been before. It could even be an alien planet. I mean, and the car will still work, still drive. So that's this year,
This year.
When can I get a home robot?
Well, that's the other element, humanoid robots. I think probably most people, if not everyone, would like to have their own personal C-3PO R2-D2. And I actually think humanoid robots will be the biggest product ever in history by far.
By far.
Yeah, it's just wild because you can just say, well, every human is going to want one most likely, and then there'll be all of industry in terms of making and providing products and services. So that you say, what's the ratio of humanoid robots to humans? My guess is it's at least 3 to 1, 4 to 1, maybe 5 to 1. So we're talking about 20, 30 billion humanoid robots. It's not even clear what money means at that point, or
What? What was that? What was that? Money. This shit right here. This bullshit that you go strive for. This shit. This bullshit. This shit already. You always wipe your ass with this shit already. That shit is going to become not even worth than the paper is printed on. Half of y'all not even getting actual money. Y'all getting imaginary fucking digits in some bank account or some shit that somebody can hack and turn your shit to zero. But you're so dedicated off of one of these, right? You're so stuck on a fucking plastic shit that you've been using. Hey, AI don't give a fuck about no money. Don't give a fuck about, it's going to be a digital type of compute and currency. Period. That's it. That's it. You're going to see your fellow friend. You're going to see your fellow friend, your loved ones, the people that you love in your immediate family, your immediate circle. You're already starting to see them. Some of y'all actually own Teslas already. But you're going to see, and this is the thing that no one's talking about. You're going to see your family members start to split up like this. Because some is going to want to get down with the AI. And then some is going to be like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with AI. It's gonna make a separate. Literally, the artificial intelligence is going to separate the people. Literally, people like me that don't that I have a problem of when it becomes embodied into a body. That's when I have a problem. And not too long ago, Apple just had an update of letting Siri completely control my fucking laptop. Did y'all get the update? See, I don't have an iPhone 16 or 17, 16, whatever the fuck it is, iPhone 30. I don't have the newest iPhone. No, but anybody with an iPhone 16, any update that they give you is purely artificial intelligence updates. That's it. It ain't nothing else. There's no company right now giving a fuck about anything else but artificial intelligence. That's it. That's it. And plus the countries are at war. People don't even understand why Hollywood and over there in the Palisades even being burnt the fuck up. Because they finna build a big ass smart city for the Chinese. That's what they finna do. They don't give a fuck about talking about, oh, people burning shit to hide the evidence. But man, they don't give a fuck about no celebrities. They're burning that shit for something way more important than some irrelevant ass celebrities. If that's not China doing it themselves, they're finna build a very big ass artificial intelligence city up there in California. That's what's going down. No wildfire completely melt exhaust until like it looked like some damn mercury rolling down the hill. Did y'all see that shit? Check this out. Hold up. Check me out. Check me out. Hold up. Come on. Damn. Let me close that. Let me go to, what's that? IG? Hold up. Hold ya, boy. Hold up. Wait. Bam. Saved. It was here. Check this out. Tell me what type of fire does this?
Come over here. We can barbecue.
All this is irrelevant. Watch where she go to though.
It's a
Watch.
fire, but as you see, we already have one back here.
Something that's not gonna make no sense.
Grab an orange.
What the fuck? That shit's burned down, but you can just go pick an orange off a tree? Tell me what sense do that make? Did y'all see that shit?
And that's my crib. Thanks for coming.
Hey, hold up. Hear this hot shit out, because no one talking about this though, right? No one talking about this. We on some AI shit though, but no one talking about this though. Hear me out though. Hear your boy Monterico SI out.
So guys, we're here in Pasadena, and the police decided that there was enough donations. No more donations are allowed to be dropped off, and they blocked the street.
What?
Again, they blocked it this way, they blocked it this other way. So no one can come in anymore to donate because they said it was enough.
What?
So how are the people supposed to come and get donations, right? If they blocked off the streets. There's no one allowed to come in, no one allowed to leave. So this is the area, guys, for all the donations that After they relocated us from the Rose Bowl, we were here for...
What do you mean it's enough? These people have lost everything in their possession if they wasn't rich. And they're talking about it's enough? And they're blocking off the streets to stop people from getting aided? That's fucking insane. That's insane. They're blocking off the streets from people from getting aid. They was doing that shit out there in North Carolina too. And they're starting to tell people out there up in the hills that motherfuckers is starting to get robbed. Let alone, check this out, let alone the activity down there in the lower part of South Central LA. All people from different police from different counties going up there to help that shit. And guess what? Leaving all of the normal citizens like these fucking cops, the law enforcement, they're all into something. I can go steal whatever the fuck I want. I will be thinking the same thing too. And guess what? That's exactly what's going on. They're pulling policemen from different fucking counties to go help over there. And other people is like, I can go steal fucking City Hall if I want to. Literally. Hoodie, black Reeboks, black jeans, black long sleeve, or sweater, and nigga, let's go do the do. What? Because I'm thinking the same shit. Luckily, I couldn't go over there because of my situation. But you think I'm the only one thinking that? No. I already posted a clip of them telling people is already getting robbed up there. A lady ran by and thought she was supposed to have some help from like 100 dudes. They robbed her ass. We ain't coming to help your ass. We don't give a rich lady. We don't give a fuck if your house being burned down. We're coming to rob your ass, if not your ass. And that's a fact right there. Play with the game if you want to. That's the truth. No matter how you want to deny or justify the shit to your liking. Right now, I can't even imagine all the other crime in LA that's going on because the fucking police, the law enforcement is occupied with that shit. It's free reign right now. Free reign. Them swap meets down there, I don't know, is the swap meet still open down there in 92nd and Main and shit? Down there in the hood, 87, 89th, that's where I'm from. I'm right across the street from Green Meadows Park, like, you know, shit. I was born in Martin Luther King Hospital, because I'm from South Central LA. That's where I'm from. I was raised in Cerritos, though. But I was born in LA, though. In the hood, nigga. Crib, like, in the hood. Thank God I wasn't raised in no shit, because my mama was like, you know what? I ain't raising my kid in no dirty ass South Central LA. She got me up out of that shit and threw me in some plushed ass Cerritos. Threw me in some plush ass Cerritos, and that's where I grew up at, nigga, for about like 15 years. And always been good. Because God made it so. Hey.
Many people attribute the survival of a single house in an area otherwise decimated by these fires to luck or good fortune. But this woman made a video, and it makes me wonder if there's something else that could be at play. But probably not.
So I talked to the owner of this house right here in Pasadena. I talked to the owner. The owner does not have a smarter on this house, on the front part of his house. There's no smarter. No smarter. So the house did not burn. The back house is the part of the house that had the smarter. And everything in the back of his house is burnt.
So let's start investigating. If you're in California, go to a surviving house and ask the owner some questions and get back to me, and we'll make a whole series about it.
It's too late. And check this out. With this AI shit, right? I don't know if y'all know who I think his name Flossie or Fousey, or I forgot this nigga name, but y'all gonna know exactly who he is. Listen to what he said.
Oh my god. Auto steer beta and full self-driving have been suspended based on your recent driving data. These will be restored on January 11th, 2025 at 2:03 p.m. You got a Fuck you, Tesla. I'm selling this car. This car can eat my dick. I own a McLaren now. Fuck this car. I have a Y. I don't need this piece of shit. I'm gonna lose so much money because, oh my god, man. Fuck you, Tesla. Honestly, fuck you so hard. Nobody wanted to use your fucking self-driving mode, Elon. I'm disgusted that I even have to drive in this car right now.
So you telling me they can censor your fucking car? They can they can censor your car. Excuse me. They can censor your car. Let alone you jumping into a fucking Tesla taxi with some warrants. Jumping that motherfucker with some warrants. If you want to, you're gonna get drove straight to the big house. That shit might even welcome you to get in the car. Oh, Monterico, we know you got some warrants. Do you want a free ride? Get your ass in there, and as soon as the door closed, clump, it's driving your ass straight to the big house. Straight to the big, you can't do shit. You can't get out. The doors is locked. It got no paddles. It got no fucking steering wheel. You're just gonna enjoy watching your Netflix show while your ass on the way to prison. Don't have no missed car payments on your Tesla. You're gonna wake up and that motherfucker is gonna been drove itself back to the dealer. How my boy Mike do it? That's my boy Mike Tyson. Cut. If y'all seen that clip, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all seen that clip, y'all know what I'm talking about. What could be like, that shit is comedy. Hey, that shit is gonna drive you. That shit is gonna drive you straight to jail. Straight to jail. Face recognition is already in play. Already in play. People talking, I remember when people was talking about, when I was watching those Black Mirror episodes, that's never going to come to fruition. That's only over there in China. What? The same shit over there in China is over here now. Full-fledged. Full-fledged, right? And what did Elon Musk say? What did Elon Musk say? When they're walking down the street, it's too late. You hear that shit? That shit sounds just like RoboCop. And that right there is most definitely not no motherfucking AI generated video. That's a real embodied humanoid walking among the fucking public. Check this out. You know we about to start training our digital babies, right? Right? Do you have Grok downloaded, or Siri, Alexa, or whatever? These large, this year, you're about to start hearing bullshit. You're about to start hearing about AI agents more than ever. This fits to be the embody of agents. All agents You're going to have your own kids. Check this out. Everybody got one of these, right? Even your little 4-year-old got one of these. Your little 4-year-old, you gave a little kid, a little 5-year-old, a little 10-year-old. A lot of y'all got offspring. A lot of y'all got fucking kids. You bought your kid one of these. Am I right? You bought your kid one of these. It gave him gave her full access to the World Wide Web. That's full of playing some stupid ass shit like Roblox, Fortnite, that retarded shit. Frying their fucking brain cells, let alone getting their IP address looked up by a fucking what? These fucking going to people's houses, looking for people's kids off of some goddamn Roblox. I don't see how any so-called sane fucking human is gonna buy a kid one of these. It gives them full access to the fucking World Wide Web. Let alone them now having to train. Check this out. You got Grok, you got Siri, you got Alexa. They're finna give you agents, right? They're finna give you agents, and you're about to start to have to train your own digital baby. Understand? A lot of y'all got kids, and a lot of y'all don't got kids. You're finna. There's something that no one's even talking about, let alone an adult. An adult with full access to the fucking web. Giving full access to the web to a kid? You know how much power is in this fucking thing right here? This fucking smart mirror, this fucking smart tracking device? The last thing I'm gonna put in my fucking kid hands is one of these. What the fuck do a 13, 14-year-old need with one of these? You better go outside and fucking roll around and do some backflips to some dirt or some shit. Go ride a bicycle or something. What? Oh, everybody on the internet. I don't give a shit. Take your ass outside. Let alone being stuck on this fucking thing, rotting in your brain every fucking day. I will not give a kid one of these. No fucking way possible. But they have they have videos of parents just playing with their kids, talking about, I'm cutting your cell phone service off, and they film their kids and watch their reaction. Have y'all seen those videos? That shit is insane. The parents tell the kids, not taking your phone away, I'm cutting your service, just cutting your service off. And the kid is so mentally fucked up, they brain go insane. The parent don't know, because all the parent has just been doing is just doing whatever the fuck the parent been doing. And you know this shit comes from TikTok. This shit comes from TikTok. All those little dumbass challenges that they be having y'all doing, walking on crates, fucking yourselves up, burning yourselves up, all type of shit. I wouldn't be surprised if the takeovers itself was a challenge for y'all asses to get ran over and shit and start setting shit on fire. Oh my God, bruh. Don't give your kids full access to the web. Pay attention, because there's distractions all around you. Go to save, bam, and check this out. I got to play this for y'all. I got to.
Does humanity know what it's doing?
No. I think we're moving into a period when, for the first time ever, we may have things more intelligent than us.
You believe they can understand?
Yes.
You believe they are intelligent?
Yes.
You believe these systems have experiences of their own and can make decisions based on those experiences?
In the same sense as people do, yes.
Are they conscious?
I think they probably don't have much self-awareness at present. So in that sense, I don't think they're conscious.
Will they have self-awareness? Consciousness?
Oh yes, I think they will in time.
And so human beings will be the second most intelligent beings on the planet.
Yeah. We have a very good idea of sort of roughly what it's doing. But as soon as it gets really complicated, we don't actually know what's going on any more than we know what's going on in your brain.
What do you mean we don't know exactly how it works? It was designed by people.
No, it wasn't. What we did was we designed the learning algorithm. That's a bit like designing the principle of evolution. But when this learning algorithm then interacts with data, it produces complicated neural networks that are good at doing things, but we don't really understand exactly how they do those things.
And you think I give a fuck about what somebody else got to tell me? Not even close. Until I pass away and my lives, my videos, age like fine motherfucking wine. Because they're going to be like, oh, cuz was on it, tracking this shit day by day, giving his opinion on how this shit is going. The same way I gave my opinion on that COVID shit because I knew it was some bullshit. You're not about to stick me with a goddamn thing. Threaten me that if I don't get stuck, I can't keep a fucking job. Fuck you then. Matter of fact, let me get my Thanos glove and stick it up your ass. A big fuck you. Let alone finding a female mate that haven't got that shit yet to try to have a kid with. Because I most definitely don't want a kid with a female that have got that shit. I will stay kidless. Yes, I will. Yes, the fuck I will. Whew. Hey, just because. Hey. Wait, well, what is this? Wait, what is this? What is this right here?
These fires in California.
Oh, that's the fire. That's fire shit. Here it is out. This is a pretty good clip I want to show y'all.
GI will not emerge from a government-funded program. It will emerge from one of the tech giants currently funding this multi-billion-dollar research. So then you'll be living in a world that you didn't agree to, didn't vote for, that you are co-inhabiting with a super intelligent alien species that answers to the goals and rules of a corporation, an entity which has access to the comms, beliefs, everything you ever said, and the whereabout of every person in the country via your personal data. Surveillance capitalism can toggle pretty quickly into digital totalitarianism. At best, these tech giants become the self-appointed arbiters of human good, which is the fox guarding the henhouse. They would never ever think of using that power against us and strip mining us for our last drop of cash. That's a scarier scenario than what I presented in the Terminator 40 years ago, if for no other reason than it's no longer science fiction. It's happening. AGI will not emerge from a government-funded program.
Nigga, what? Keep being in denial as you want to, day by day. Keep being in denial as you want to, day by day. Whatever company you work for, because the company that you work for is going full-fledged to AI. And that's a fact. That is a motherfucking fact. So, if your job is your purpose in life, I don't know what to tell you. Because a lot of people, their job is their purpose. You better find something to do in life that you personally love to do. Because this shit right here don't give a fuck about any of that. And for one, to just go through life day to day, not giving a fuck and not paying attention to AI, I'm sorry, but we just got a tattoo stupid on your forehead. Because it's getting too fucking obvious all around of what's going on for people not to pay attention. Because they may be scared or this going to happen, that going to happen. No, you better inform yourself. Don't be uninformed. I'd rather be misinformed than uninformed. Be informed about what the fuck is going on. Don't just ignore it. All right? Don't do that. Because that's very idiotic to do. We might as well put your ass in Idiocracy, the movie. Star roll. Star roll. What was this? Hold on. What was this? That's crazy. Africa now is getting no coverage. Africa not getting no coverage. Everything is California. Everything is the Palisades. Everything is Pasadena. Everything is Cali.
So Los Angeles is still basically
California is getting, Africa is getting no coverage at all.
dealing with the fires, right?
Here it is.
And now looting has become a top priority because with all the emergency vehicles and all the cops busy, this has become a free-for-all. And not just that, but San Francisco just experienced an earthquake earlier today. Did you guys hear about that? Check this out, y'all. Francisco is rocked today by a magnitude 3.7 earthquake at 7:02 a.m. local time, right off the coast on the San Andreas Fault and at a depth of 8.4 kilometers. So not a big one, but actually one of the most... It's not a big one yet, but we have been getting signs, and ironically enough, one of the locations it hit was Bedrock. Did you guys hear that? Bedrock. So people are also letting me know the fog has returned in San Francisco, y'all. Look at this. You can barely see like 20, 30 feet out in front of you guys. Look at this. Look at this one over here. Look at that, y'all. Check this out. What? This is a movie. Now, I want you to check this video out, guys, okay? This guy was hiking around the Golden Gate Bridge, and he said all of a sudden, this fog came out of nowhere. And what came with the fog was a vibrating, humming sound, y'all. Like frequency. Check this out, y'all. This is crazy. Listen, something has to hide behind this fog and be loud and crazy sounding. Y'all hear that humming? You hear it? What is that, y'all? Clearly something is there. It's vibrating loud. That's pretty safe, He said he goes around there every day, you guys. What is going on with this fog? San Francisco, what is going on? Can anybody confirm? Yo, everything is happening in California right now. What is going on, y'all? Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. The shift is here. Let's continue.
And we go from there right to this.
Digital dust storm. Nanotechnology.
I just want to say I know somebody. I'm successful. And I know somebody.
It's the most wise thing I've heard all year so far, so.
What is this mysterious fog down in Florida?
Well, they already confessed it.
The fog is being shot out by the drones of the United States. And Kim Jong-un approves of it. Now, greetings, world. As we disperse the fog all over your body, breathe the nanotech in now.
She explained it a lot better than we could.
Yeah. Let me play the video clip, so if you don't know what I'm talking about with this fog...
She already explained it all.
I know, but some people need a visual. So this is this strange, mysterious fog. I've never seen fog like this. You know, fog is usually really fine water particles, and they're not thick. This looks like snow. Everybody wants to know, what is this stuff?
is something that maybe people haven't heard of. It's called smart dust.
Imagine sensors as small as a grain of sand, revolutionizing data collection in smart cities. This is the promise of smart dust. Smart dust refers to tiny, wireless microelectromechanical sensors, or MEMS, that detect and communicate environmental data like light, temperature, and movement. These minuscule devices can be deployed in large quantities over vast areas. Each smart dust particle is a complete system with sensors, a power supply, data processing, and communication mechanisms. These particles form a network, transmitting data wirelessly to a central hub.
What the fuck? They hitting y'all with the smart dust? They hitting y'all with the fucking nano dust. The nano dust, though? Really? They don't even want to tell people about the biohazard fire that was in Atlanta, Georgia. That was fucking poisoning all the fucking AIDS infested fucks that's over there. Let alone floods and everything. They're already killing themselves by spreading diseases through sexual transitions already. Let alone them getting rained on with some. At places like Atlanta, Florida, have already been destructing themselves already with diseases because people don't want to wrap their dick up, or females act like they don't want to use protection with men. Spreading fucking diseases everywhere. Nasty. Atlanta or Florida is two places I would not even want to remotely step foot in. But those nasty ass cities. And we know how the black population is over there. I'll break my fucking chain right now. What was this?
It was all just a test. It was all just a test. A test to see if you would comply. They're so proud. They're so excited that the test worked. The World Economic Forum finally tells the truth about COVID. It was a test of our obedience to rapidly forming New World Order. And for those of you like Dude and DT Bro and the rest of you motherfuckers that are going to try to debunk this, this is exactly what the WEF has posted on their website. What you're looking at right here is a screenshot from the WEF World Economic Forum website. Their language, their heading. COVID-19 was the test of social responsibility. A huge number of unimaginable restrictions for public health were adopted by billions of citizens across the world. There were numerous examples globally of maintaining social distancing, wearing masks, mass vaccinations, and acceptance of contact tracing applications for public health, which demonstrated the core of individual social responsibility. It was a test. All it
For me to get threatened and get punctured, and then time goes on, and I come and I find any type of film or any type of video whatsoever talking about this shit was a test, I would have fucking lost my mind. Lost my mind, let alone going to get some boost shit afterwards. And now they want to inject it into the food, the meat, to get the people that didn't get that. Oh man, the shit that they be doing to you humans got y'all looking like this.
This is the man pansy. Now, this was released on the dark web a while ago.
This is real though, this is real.
And it was produced in Japan. It couldn't be made in the United States because it was against the law. So the scientists went to Japan where they could do this, and it is actually a hybrid human ape. I know it looks like something that would be on Planet of the Apes, but this is real. I believe the name was Steven that they gave it. Now, nobody knows the whereabouts of Steven, the hybrid, or if he's still alive. But this was put out.
If you don't know about Steven the hybrid, I don't know. I don't know what the hell to tell you.
There's no such thing.
What was this?
Particularly child trafficking
Let me see.
anything.
What's some other shit? Let me see. That's something we gotta do too. Let me see. We can skip this. Boat. I'll let y'all hear this. Check this out. It's pretty good.
These fires in California are not natural. To me, this looks a lot more like eco-terrorism. That's when people deliberately do acts of violence against others, but in a way that will make it appear as if it is a natural event, so that there's no one to blame. It's not climate change. Although I know there's a lot of people out there who would love to think that. Keep your head on a swivel. I love you.
How are they throwing gasoline?
You got the fire that he started right now. He lit the match or lit something. It's in the dam, the south side of the dam. There's a fire going now.
Holy shit. We're at 302 Pico, and people are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and they're actually, the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires.
We spoke to the lead officer in charge, who you saw there, and he was very open about it. He said that they believe the Kenneth fire, which is the latest fire to start here in LA, now at 900 acres, give or take, they believe that someone did intentionally set it, that this is now officially an arson investigation. He said this whole area...
They're confusing you. They're confusing the shit out of y'all people. The shit out of y'all people. And you know what? Check this out. You know how many people is going to believe that? Even that sound like some real shit, right? Oh, look, we getting some truth. Not really knowing who really started that shit. That shit was energy weapons that started that shit from the sky, bruh. Let alone coming from a fucking drone. That shit wasn't started by no fucking people dousing. I'm about to go in here and I'm about to go someone, right? I'm about to go to somebody's house and them. Then I'm going to pay somebody to chill in front of your house and look like they robbed your shit. How hard would that be? That would be very easy, right? You're going to look at them and be like, oh, that's them right there. Off top. You're going to be in fury. You're going to be furious. You're going to be in anger. You're going to be emotional. You're going to point right there to the ones that look exactly like the ones that was doing it. Right there. That's them. For sure, they even got the cans. Not knowing I didn't flew through this motherfucker with something and controlled, burnt this shit up. While your attention is over here, I'm way doing something already, getting the smart material built to put in my smart city on your ass. Don't get sidetracked by no shit like that. It's to throw you off. It's called sleight of hand for a reason, motherfucker. It's called sleight of hand for a reason. It's very, very, and I mean, it's very, very, what up, CC? Triple OG, what up? Hey, David, what up? How you doing? Hey, XRP, hey, Value, what up? I'm sorry, hey, if I was ignoring y'all, hey, sorry about that, but hey, that was about like 3-4 y'all niggas, and we still sitting here? Really? No, y'all don't fuck with me. Cut it out. Y'all don't fuck with me. Y'all just want attention. If y'all really fuck, See, I just don't see how you can do this, but forget about that. That should go hand. That shit should go hand in hand, right? Right. Right. Would you want me to come to your house and just take your shit on your toilet and just be like, you know what? I ain't washing my hands. I ain't flushing the toilet. I'm getting up and walking my shitty ass out. Come on, cuz. Do y'all be on y'all phone? Cause y'all most likely y'all looking at me from a phone. Do y'all be on y'all phone like this? I'm watching them, but I just can't do it. And you over here giving me your attention. Ain't that something? How you gonna give me your most valuable possession? Even more valuable than your wife's coochie. It's your attention. You give off your attention like this? If I'm giving my attention off to any fucking one, most definitely, they are not gonna be sitting at 0. That's for a damn fact. Because me, my attention, let alone everybody else that's viewing them, I don't give a shit. I'm giving this individual my attention. So guess what? Where my attention go, that's going to be there. That's where the energy flow. Why would I even half-ass myself? That makes no sense. What you say, CC? I don't know. Hell no. What up, CC? How you doing? What up? Hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing. I hope you're having I hope you had a good or having a good imaginary 2025, whatever the hell that means. Me, I don't really give a fuck about New Year's or birthdays or holidays. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't even celebrate that shit. Hey, y'all want to laugh? No, I'm not even gonna show that. It's comedy as hell though. It's comedy, dude. This cop put this dude over. Matter of fact, yeah, we finna laugh. You finna be rolling. This my motherfucking stream. Hey, check this out. You finna be rolling at this cop pull this dude over in his TC. Should have had you crying. Should have had you crying. Look at this shit.
So we're out doing our thing. He decides to pass me and flip me off. All right? So who the fuck do you think you are? Worried about what I'm doing? You're right. I know I'm right, goddammit. Fuck now. Everyone's got something to fucking say. That's your own goddamn business. You're fucking speeding. How do I start with that? No shit. I was following that kid for a reason. And if you hadn't done that fucking stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no, you just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be fucking American. God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container? What? Is it in the original dispensary container? Then you're fucked. How's that sound? No shit. Mind your own fucking business next time. Yeah, it's called shut the fuck up.
Hey, I would have been on the floor fucking rolling in tears, bro. I would have been laughing so hard, I would have made him laugh. That shit would have had me in tears, bro. That's some of the funniest shit I done seen all 2000. That shit was comedy, bro. I was like, when I first seen that shit, dude, I was crying, nigga. Crying. That shit was so funny. Bruh. Oh, dude, I better not ever come across a cop like that. Nigga, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, shit, what was this?
So this email came in on December 31st at 10:42 a.m. That is Tuesday. He said, in case I do not make it to my decision point or onto the Mexico border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones, he puts that in quotes, he says drones, is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China and the East Coast, but throughout history, the US. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPSEN, that's Operations Center, our OPSEN location for this activity is in the box below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they use the balloon for SIGINT and ISR, which are also part of the integrated comm system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. The so what is because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned aircraft. They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. U.S. government needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive V-bid. Let me pause right there for a second. So he says a massive V-bid. When I was talking to the FBI yesterday, they didn't know what a V-bid was. I had to explain what that acronym meant, literally.
You fucking serious?
Dead serious. I said it twice, and he goes, you said that word V-bid. Can you tell me what that is? For your audience, a V-bid, for your audience who has not been in the GWAT for the last 20 years, a V-bid is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. In layman's terms, a car bomb, what we saw at Trump Tower. So, backing up, he says, I am armed and have a massive V-bid. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. Here's where it gets into the other stuff, and this is where we had to redact the names. Well, your producer redacted the names. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of civcas, that's civilian casualties, that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. U.S. FORA continued strikes after spotting civilians on initial ISR. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft in CENTCOM. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was part of that cover-up with U.S. FORA, an agent, redacted, of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I worked with redacted IO staff on this as well as the response to Bala Murgab. Redacted commander at the time, redacted can validate this. You need to elevate this to the media so we avoid a world war because this is a mutually assured destruction situation. And he says, for vetting, my LinkedIn is Matt Berg or Matthew Livelsberger, an active duty 18 Zulu out of 110, that's 1st Battalion 10 Special Forces Group. My profile is public. I have an active TSSCI with UAP, USAP access.
What is USAP? Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is. But I checked his credentials on LinkedIn. So that was the first thing I did. I went to his LinkedIn page. First thing I noticed was all of his bona fides were in place. He has all the UAS training from USASOC and everything else. And so I said, okay, at least the guy knows what he's talking about with drones. That was a very rough dig into the guy. But my issue was I couldn't validate or verify any of this information. And I told him that. And how I responded to him was in a subsequent email. I said, this is obviously a very big deal, but I don't have anything to verify this information with. Talking about gravitic propulsion systems without evidence just makes me another UFO talking head. Like, I'm not going to go on my social media page and start talking about UFOs and anti-gravity systems and everything. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't. And he said, can I get on Fox News Contact on Signal as well as Sean's show? Hegseth would be good too. That was his last message to me.
Wow. You know, the thing is, what is a gravitic propulsion system?
To be honest with you, it is a fancy term you're going to find in science fiction. You won't find it in any As far as I know, you won't find this in any kind of official manual or, scientific research. This is all science fiction. So, but what struck me is his use, what strikes me now, not then, but what strikes me now is his use of a very specific term that nobody else call it. If you asked me, I would say an anti-gravity propulsion system. That's how I would describe it, because I don't know this stuff. He said gravitic propulsion system.
We looked that up last night too, and all we could find was same thing, science fiction types.
They think they can just Google anything, like, and it's going to no. No, humans, it don't work that way.
Digital dust. So we're out doing our thing.
What is this?
Leading cause of death in the United States.
Oh, I was supposed to, I can delete all this shit. Shit's so crazy, they finna have a ugly ass woman play Storm in X-Men. And that shit's gonna flop. Completely flop. And they finna make the Silver Surfer a woman. I jump out this damn window right now. They finna make Silver Surfer. They finna cast Silver Surfer in a woman role. Yeah, and we gonna dress Kim Kardashian up as the fucking Thing. And put the rest of the Kardashians in the fucking Power Ranger suits. Oh my God, what is... They just do shit now just for movies to flop, to tank. It's bad enough already. The Black Captain America's old boy, not Steve Rogers. That shit is that. Usually Marvel movies be having some hype around them. They got this sucked up old ass looking Hawk, red. Oh shit! I almost fell. Oh, hey, did you see? Hey, hold up. Did y'all see the clip of that Red Hawk? Cub was looking like this. I was looking like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, what's old boy playing Hawk? Cut I play cut I play Indiana Jones. Shit. Y'all gotta help me out. What's Cud's name? Indiana Jones. What's dude name? Shit, with the whip and the hat. If I had $1 million right now and to get this question right, I'll lose that shit. Who is playing the Red Hawk right now on the new Captain America? They got Cud arms looking like this. I would have been like, I ain't playing that shit. That shit look bammer as hell, dude. Go somewhere with that shit. And what, a CC Triple OG, you said, but robots better not take your jobs? To be in today's time and say something like that, show me, don't take this the wrong way, shows me how uninformed you are about what's going on in your reality. You and anybody that you know in your life, you saying shit like that? I'm baffled for words, shit. Let me see. Motherfucking Harrison Ford got my nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? did they glue this nigga arms together? Hey, they spray painted his ass red and glued his arms together. It was like, hey, go fight Cud in the bird suit. Oh, shit. My nigga hit the backflip, cut it with the wings, and then next thing you know, you just see a black dude doing this. Bing, bing, bing. That Red Hawk then socked the shit. That Red Hawk bombed on that nigga like, get your ass out of here, nigga. You ain't Steve Rogers. Get your black ass out of here, nigga. Give me that shield and take that suit the fuck off. Nigga, you ain't Steve Rogers, God. Get your black ass out of here. Where that white boy at? I'm about to duke this nigga up too. If he can get his arms out, cause it looked like they glued his arms together and spray painted his ass red with some Tamaya paint. If I was Harrison Ford, I would have been like, what happened to the Hawk? Off topic, but what happened to the Edward? What happened to the Edward Norton Hawk? They made him weak in that Hawk movie, but he looked at the best though. He had the hairstyle. He had the that was Surfboard Hawk. He had the white boy hair, the white boy wet hairstyle. His body was big but they made him weak though. The Abomination was beating Hawk ass though until Hawk took that fucking thing out of his elbow and stabbed it in his ass, and then he grabbed that chain and choked the shit out of his ass. But overall, just duking it, they should have had Hawk beat the shit out of the Abomination for real. Like, come on, man. And that was the best looking Hawk. That was the best looking Hawk out of all Hawks. That was the best one. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. But in Edward Norton, it was a scene on a Hawk when he was in a factory and they was picking on him, right? They was pushing him. And he was like, old boy was like, yeah, you. He was like, who? Me? Like, you want to fuck with me? But it's just a scene like how Edward Norton did it, and like how he like you gotta watch the Hawk again though. Just watch that scene, how he just be like, how he pointed at himself like you want to fuck with me? Like, please, nigga, like calm down. I am the Hawk. I will fucking pluck you and kill you. But hey, I hope y'all having. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's something else. Hey, I hope y'all have a very good day. I truly do. I'm still baffled about this right here.
So guys, we're here in Pasadena, and the police decided that there was enough donations. No more donations are allowed to be dropped off, and they blocked the street. They blocked it this way.
That shit makes no sense. Literally. What do you mean they had enough? That makes no sense. I'm gonna be like, fuck you cops. Get the fuck out the way, and I'm about to go help the people. Fuck what y'all talking about, because what y'all talking about don't make no sense. And then if that's the case, that will be something to get arrested for. If I'm going to get arrested, I want to get arrested disobeying the cops to go out there and aid them. Because I would have been like, y'all motherfuckers right here talking about, fuck y'all too, because that means y'all in on it too then. Motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Talking about y'all had enough. What do you mean we had enough? That don't even make sense. That makes no sense at all. But hey, this your boy Monterico. Rate, comment, and sub. Sorry for the ambient back there. But hey, thank you for rocking with me. And hey, pay attention. Talk to this place. Pray to this place. Catch the moon or catch the big bright one out there every morning. All right. Let me see what he say. You remind me of I can see a little me and you. Is that right? Guess what? We all part of each other, right? Everything vibrating at a certain frequency, at a certain hertz, right? That's what's up. But long as you support, though, as long as you support and fuck with me, I love you. But I'm about to jump off this stream. Catch me in the next one. Who knows? But it's not gonna be long because I'm not gonna have those big breaks no more. But hey, who knows? I might stream later on in a few hours or stream tomorrow in the morning. But we're gonna see as the information goes on because I don't have no set schedule. Me, I know I need to set. I know probably need to set one, but hey, I stream when I stream, and that's just how I do it. But fuck with me, love me, and hey, thank you for streaming with your boy. Hey, I'll catch you on the next one. Rate, comment, and motherfucking sub, and push the like. Always push the like, no matter what. I'm out. Peace.